Today we go shopping, so get your grocery list ready. I didn't do this last week because I didn't realize, but today is episode 101 of the Bird Brain Podcast. I'm not even talking about the Night Owl episodes. 101 episodes of the Bird Brain Podcast. You are not allowed to stop showing up for yourself. Recognize that somebody may need it. All right. Thank you guys for being supportive of the podcast up until this point and continuing to lean in and just, come sit and chat with your boy. So making decisions when you're full and not empty. When you go into a grocery store and you're starving, you grab for anything in sight or things in what you actually need. And sometimes you buy a lot of junk food. Junk food is comfort food in the moment. It'll satiate you in the moment, but you're still left hungry. You can be empty if you're overextending yourself. Whatever you're pouring into is not feeding you in return. When you are running on empty or you're malnourished or you're starving, your heart, your spirit, you're gonna grab for anything in the moment to take care of that, to satiate that. Make a grocery list. Make a list of the things that are important to you. You go out into the world. Are you getting those things, or are you just so damn hungry that you just grab for anything in the moment? When you make decisions and you are properly nourished and you're eating properly, you'll make healthier choices in life. That's why it's important to make a grocery list, because sometimes we do end up in exchanges where it's just junk food, honestly. Just eating a lot of junk food. And in the moment, it feels good. And maybe we even go back to it a couple of times, but we always realize after we've had this exchange, after we've consumed this thing or this experience, we're still left feeling empty and a little unhealthier than we were previously. Think about an angry person. They too are empty of something, usually love, and that's the thing. We all need love, care, nurture. We all need those things. But what an angry person does is their way of getting that, their way of getting attention, acknowledgement, is to lash out and hurt. And one of two things happen. If it's junk food, they'll get that same thing in return, that same response that they're looking for to justify why they're doing the things that they are, or they'll be ignored. And that in itself reinforces why they are the way that they are. But it's always going to leave you feeling empty. So make a list. Make a grocery list. Make a list of the things that are important to you. When you go to a grocery store on a full stomach, you're less likely to buy stuff that you don't need or want because you're not hungry for it. You're not hungry for it. And sometimes being satiated means taking care of yourself properly. That you are not starving. You're not walking through life starving because you're already cooking for yourself. It's that whole thing of what do you bring to the table? Build your own table. Be willing to eat by yourself if that's necessary for you to remind yourself that, hey, I'm satiated. I'm taking care of myself properly. And I can welcome something that's healthy to sit down at this table with me and we can eat together. I feed this person, they feed me. Our relationships also act as necessary nutrients that we need. So just be mindful. So that's all I got for you guys. It's a little tidbit. Again, like I said, the best thing you can do is make a list. Make sure you don't leave the house on an empty stomach because you will grab for things that are not healthy for you. They may seem good in the moment. They'll leave you feeling empty and worse. All right. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other and take flight.